Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Kiana. I make curly hair videos, beauty videos, skincare videos, vlogs, all that kind of fun stuff. I'm in like a weird mood, so I'm like trying to bring myself out of it by doing this little Q&A. Get ready with me. I'm just gonna do my typical makeup routine. I know that in my last video I was talking about skincare and I had suggested that I would do a non-pore clogging makeup tutorial. I do have my favorite products that are non-chlor English words. Speak them properly. Thank you. I do have my own products that are non-pore clogging that I really do love. However, I just wanted to really take the time to make sure I knew exactly what I was talking about before I make that video. I also wanted to do, like my all-time favorite products, but also drugstore version, because you guys always ask me for a drugstore version. Fair, I get it. I get sent so many amazing products because of you guys, which is absolutely amazing, so thank you. But yeah, I get sent so many amazing products and I very easily forget how expensive makeup products can be and how quickly it adds up. So I'm going to try and do a drugstore version for you guys of the non-pore clogging makeup routine, but I just wanted to take my time and really figure it out before I posted it. I didn't want to just, buy new products and then say that's my routine and I never even use it. So I want to do it right. So that will probably be like next week or in the next 2 weeks, because I know a lot of you guys really wanted that. So I just wanted to say that before we get into this video. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. I really just wanted to come on YouTube. The whole reason I started a YouTube channel was because I wanted to show more of my personality, because on TikTok and on Instagram, it's a photo or it's like a 30-second video and you really don't get to know me very well. And as much as I try and push my personality, there's only so much you can push in 30 seconds. So I wanted to start a YouTube video and I just wanted to start showing my personality a little bit more. So let's do a Q&A. Get ready with me. So I went on Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me a question. Boy, oh boy, did y'all ask me questions? This is insane. Oh my goodness. So many questions. That's crazy. Okay, so I screenshotted a few that I really wanted to answer that I felt like I could, keep it short, sweet, and simple, but also interesting topics. So let's go ahead and get started. First question, should we start off easy? I feel like we should start off easy. When is my birthday? My birthday is April 24th, 2000, which makes me 23 years old. I know a few other questions ask me like my zodiac signs. That makes me a Taurus. I don't really know fully what that means, other than I've always seen that we just like food and comfort, which I do agree with. But yeah, April 24th, 2000. I was actually supposed to be a Cinco de Mayo baby. Kind of pissed that I wasn't. That would have been really fun. It's always so loud. What did I major in college? And was Spanish, actually. I was a Spanish major and an art history minor. Am I doing anything with that now? No. Besides the occasional eavesdropping into other people's conversations. So interesting. I know you do it too. Everyone's really nosy. Yeah, I started speaking Spanish when I was 5. So I was in a K-12 immersion program. So I've heard of a lot of different ones. I've heard of like a Chinese immersion program, German, French, Korean, that kind of thing. Basically at 5 years old, they just sit you in your classroom and it's kindergarten like normal, but everything we learned was actually in Spanish. So I learned Spanish a little bit earlier, I think, than I fully learned English. I didn't have my first like grammar English class until I was 8 years old. So it took a while. I just continued that all the way through high school. And by the time I graduated high school, I think I already had like 9 or 10 credit hours towards Spanish. And I was like, okay, this is either gonna be my minor or my major. And I did the wrong thing in college. I saw all of my friends taking biology and they all hated biology and they all said like how hard it was and how everyone was failing biology. And I had such a fear of failure that I was like, I refuse to take biology and chemistry. I took both of them in high school and I wasn't very good at either of them. I actually wasn't too bad at biology in high school, but high school's, it's always different than college. There's a little bee outside my window. Hello. Isn't it a little cold for you? To keep it short, I had a horrible hurricane hit my school my freshman year. So we were all kicked out of our dorms and our classes. And we actually thought we were gonna have to redo the semester because we were kicked out of our dorms for like a full month and a half, maybe even 2 months. So we were online like before COVID ever happened. I was terrified to take biology online because I had heard it was even harder than the biology in class. So I changed my major. I was trying to be like an occupational therapist or a physical therapist. And then whenever they told me that I had to take biology, I was like, no. And I freaked out. And so I decided that my life goal was going to be a museum curator in Spain. Don't ask me. I do love art, so that helped. But yeah, my minor is in art history and my major is in Spanish. What is my full-time career now? I am part-time model, part-time influencer. That's kind of what I do. They go hand in hand. So, and it's lovely. It's great. I'm gonna ride it out as long as I can. Do I think that belly is the problem in The Summer I Turned Pretty? 100%. That girl needs a wake-up call. When her mother slapped her, I thought that was the funniest thing ever. Someone needs to hold her accountable. She's really annoying. Am I still gonna watch it? Yes. The boys, I am a team Conrad girly, but that's also because I've read so many Reddit threads, and I haven't actually read the books yet, but I've heard that the TV show makes Jeremiah look like a saint compared to what he is in the books. I've heard that Jeremiah is an awful person in the books, and it's very clear that like she's supposed to be with Conrad. But anyways, I do think that Belly is the problem. She likes just passing them around like little ping pong balls. oh, messy girl. So yeah, when her mother slapped her, I was sitting there just eating my popcorn. I thought that was hilarious. I wanted to do it myself. Speaking of TV shows, what is my favorite TV show of all time? This is an interesting one. I feel like, so it's definitely gonna be a supernatural show. I don't really care for, I don't know, like comedy shows are okay and sitcoms and stuff, but I just don't really care for it. Like I need something crazy going on that keeps my full attention. Otherwise, like if I'm sitting down watching Friends or The Office, which by the way, I've never watched either of those. I know that's gonna shock a lot of people, but again, it's just not really my realm. Like if I don't want to sit down and just halfway pretend to watch a show. And I just don't think that Friends and The Office and that kind of like How I Met Your Mother, I just don't think that those would be interesting to me. Or New Girl, I've heard that New Girl is really funny, but I just don't think I could sit down. It's just not dramatic enough for me. I love Vampire Diaries. That will probably be at the top of my list. Anything to do with Vampire Diaries in that world. I love Originals. I will argue that Originals is better than Vampire Diaries. That's because Klaus, baby, he's in it. What is the other one that they came out with? The most recent one about the kids. I thought that one was, I mean, it's very like juvenile, I guess. But I still thought it was cute. About Klaus's daughter, Klaus and Haley's daughter. What is it, Legend? No, I don't remember. Anyways, I thought that was good too. This one's gonna be like a controversial opinion. I really like American Horror Story. I don't currently like it, but the first like 5 seasons, basically until Jessica Lange, until she left and like Evan Peters left, I thought that show was so good. I loved everything about it. Now I feel like it's just a show about nepotism. Like every single nepotism baby that ever existed is on that show. And I just don't find it as good anymore. I'm watching the current season. I will say I think that Kim kind of blew me away. I wasn't expecting Kim Kardashian to be a good actress, even though she's been on TV for the past, you know, like 18 years. Maybe even longer, I don't know, shorter? I don't know. I actually thought she's been doing a really good job. This season is better than I think the past few seasons. I just think that once Freak Show hit, Freak Show is kind of just like, it just tanked. My favorite is still Asylum. I think that season 2 and Murder House will always be one of the best. I don't know, I just think they're too cheesy now. They're very predictable, they're very cheesy, they're very gory, and it's not as good as it once was. If I could be any animal, what animal would I be? I would probably pick something in the ocean, to be honest. Maybe even like a little monkey, I don't know. My nickname growing up was Monkey because nickname is Kiki and I think it was like Monkey and then they would just call me Key. It just kind of worked together, but I also like, they always just call me that because I was always running around. My favorite animal was a monkey growing up. I always wanted to be a little monkey and just kind of refer to me. I think I also bounced around like crazy as a little kid, maybe undiagnosed ADHD, besides the point. I would say dolphins, but dolphins are kind of crazy. Oh, what's my go-to coffee order? Fun fact, I actually don't really like coffee. I love coffee. However, coffee doesn't love me. Let me expand on that. Yeah, coffee just doesn't really agree with me. I tried it in college because I always kept hearing people say that you'll be more awake and like it's gonna help you study and keep you, I don't know, keep you awake and that kind of thing. It did not keep me awake. It made me extremely jittery. Caffeine, I've realized, just does not like me. And so I've never really tried decaf coffee because I don't want to get addicted to something for no reason. I don't really have a go-to coffee order. However, if you ask me my go-to tea order, I have 2 different kinds of teas that I absolutely love. So if you're asking me like my go-to Starbucks order, I get an iced matcha lemonade. Delicious. So freaking good. Used to be their strawberry, or no, it used to be their acai refresher, and then they got rid of it. That was rude. I used to get lemonade in that too. I don't know. I think that Starbucks lemonade kind of hits. Other than that, I love green tea in the morning. Green tea, jasmine green tea, matcha tea, like anything that's got that green, ooh, I love it. And it's caffeine, but it's not enough caffeine to mess with me because I think it's only like 20 milligrams of caffeine in green tea. So it really doesn't bother me, whereas coffee just always is unsettling. I also like chai tea. I'm a big tea girly. Sweet tea, chai tea, green tea, Matcha tea. What is my favorite makeup brand? My favorite makeup brand currently is Say Beauty. The amount of things I've already put on my face today that were Say Beauty. I actually misplaced their bronzer, but anyways, I have a lot of their products.
That was so funny. You got recognized at the gym yesterday.
I thought it was really sweet.
No,
I was like, they seemed really sweet.
I thought it was cool. I wasn't saying like in a bad way. I just thought it was like, it's funny to watch it happen like firsthand.
Yeah. I felt like I knew they were about to ask because one of the girls, she was looking at me for a while.
I was about to say,
and then it's also like when someone has curly hair and they're looking at me for a while, I'm immediately like, I have a feeling.
I was like when we were all talking, I was like, they kept like looking back at you. I was like,
yeah.
They're like, why the fuck is this girl just talking to these three dudes?
Why did she just come up and talk to these three guys?
Yeah.
Or we think we know her from somewhere.
It's like, no, we're just her roommates.
Yep. They shall.
It's like New Girl.
I was just talking about how I've really never watched New Girl before.
I haven't either. Like, I tried the first episode.
I don't know. I just don't think I can get into it. I like shows with a little bit too much, like I need a lot of action.
Drama,
yeah. I was like, that's why I don't like Friends or The Office or something. Like, they're funny, but I just don't think I'd ever binge watch them.
No. They're hard to binge watch.
Yeah. Had to let my camera cool down for a second. It got too hot. I think it's because I had it in the direct sun. If my nose looks really, really red, I'm sorry. It's the winter time and my nose gets really, really red underneath. I don't know how to fix it. Have I always had curly hair? Yes. Actually, here's a picture of my curly hair whenever I was little. It definitely was more on the wavy side, but it also touched my butt. Okay, my hair was really long, so I think that the length of it kind of brought it down, but I didn't start doing anything with my curly hair. Like, I didn't recognize that I had curly hair and that there was like a whole routine and, you know, fun stuff that you can do probably until halfway through middle school, maybe even the beginning of high school. Was the first time that I really put any effort into my hair. Otherwise, I was brushing it thinking it was straight, and then whenever it poofed up, I was like, what's going on? Stupid. Anyway. Okay, these questions kind of all run together, so I figured I would kind of answer them speed round. This says, what did you dream of being when you were a kid? So I always dreamed about either being, it's kind of funny now. So I dreamed of three things. I dreamed of either being a YouTuber, which is funny because now I'm doing it. Look at me. I also dreamt of being a model. I always wanted to be a Victoria's Secret model. That was like something that was very heavy on my noggin. If you guys get the reference, you get the reference. Shana shana, shana shana, shana shana, shana. I really hope somebody gets that reference. If you do, you're my new best friend. Victoria's Secret angel. And then my other one, I actually just kind of wanted to be a doctor. I really wanted to be a doctor. Looking back now, I don't think I would have ever had the patience to be a doctor. The like 10, 12 years of schooling and residency and all that, I don't think that's for me. I applaud the people who do it. Which leads me into the next question was, how did I get into modeling? So I applied online during COVID. I actually sent in what they call digitals, basically like no makeup, like really, really natural makeup. You're trying to show off your features. You're not trying to, you know, cover yourself up. They want to see what you look like, not all done up. So, you know, whenever they see you all done up, they can really see your potential and that kind of thing. So I sent it off to 3 different agencies in my area. I think that that was the best option. I don't think that sending them off to like LA or New York or Miami first round would have been a good idea, because then I probably would have had to move out there for a while and I definitely would not have been ready to do that. But anyways, I did that my, I think, freshman year of college, and then I sent them again because it just didn't work out the first time. I just wasn't in a good enough place to really get into modeling. So I decided to not do it. And then I decided to try again whenever I was in a better place and state of mind and just like a little bit more confident and had a better support system around me. My junior year of college, I believe. And so I sent in photos, heard back from them. All the agencies actually did contact me back, all 3. And I just sat down and kind of talked, and then I picked which one I thought was gonna work for me best. And I'm still with them. It's like a 3-year contract. So this is my 3rd year with them. And I'll probably re-sign with them, but that's just kind of how I really got into it. They teach you a lot. The rest you just kind of have to learn on the job. There's certain things that you're never gonna really be prepared for. Like, you can try as much as you want to think, how would you model, you know, in this type of outfit or in, you know, in these conditions, and it's just like, it's things that you don't really get until you're actually on set. But I will say, if you are looking to model, just take very, very basic photos of yourself called digitals. Like if you look up on Pinterest or something, you say model digitals, that kind of idea will pick up. Obviously there's people with fancy big cameras that do it. You don't need to. And then some agencies, you know, they want you to submit online. Some of them, they do in-person castings. I do think that, yes, your look goes a long way, but I was always told by my agency to always show my personality because they thought that my personality was really a big selling point of mine as well. I get a lot of questions about, do you need to be tall if you're a model? No. I think that that maybe was the case a few years back, but I don't really think that that's the case anymore. I think that it's finally, like, the modeling world is changing so much. So people are wanting anything and everything. Like, just because one agency doesn't want you does not mean that another agency won't. Like, just because that agency maybe didn't see your potential and they're like, hey, we don't really have any clients that are going to fit what you can bring to the table, that does not mean that they don't, like, that you're done for modeling. Just reach out to other other agencies and companies. Still enjoying it. And what's been your favorite shoot? I am still enjoying it. It's actually been picking up a little bit. Modeling goes through really weird seasons where it's like you'll be really busy and then all of a sudden you don't have a job for like a whole 2 months. But my favorite shoot still has to be my first day beauty one. I was flown out to Boston where they shoot and I got to kind of travel around Boston. I did a whole YouTube video about it actually, and it was just one of the best experiences. I'm still in Sephora and Ulta, which is crazy. I'm on their website, I'm on their Instagram. Like, it's just such an amazing moment. And it was a company, I don't really use too many other products anymore, but it was a company that I used so much in high school and in college, and so it was just like a full, I don't know, full circle moment. I think that was one of my favorite shoots by far. Everyone that I worked with was absolutely amazing. The team there is just so sweet and so kind and so loving, and yeah, it was just really fun. It was also the first shoot that I was ever recognized for my social media as well. So I don't really know if modeling got me that job or social media got me the job, but success is success, and I don't really care because I just thought it was really cool to even be there and be considered for such an amazing shoot and campaign. Favorite type of food? Sushi. Love sushi. I think I could eat sushi every single day of the week. Yeah, I mean, that's that. Favorite type of music? This is gonna sound funny, but I like sad music. Okay, I don't think that was phrased the right way. I like music, I like singing, and so I like music that I can sing to. So if it's some sort of music that I can sing to and that you actually like know the words, I don't know, if it sounds really pretty when you sing it, I like it. I think that's why Billie Eilish is always at the top of mine. Her and like Sabrina Carpenter, because their voices are so pretty, so it's like I want to sing along. And whenever I sing along, I like how it sounds. And yeah, I just think sad music is really pretty. I know my boyfriend, he gets annoyed. He's like, why are you always listening to sad music? But I just think it's so pretty. So I would probably say that I most likely listen to more women than I do men. I do like country music as well. I don't care too much for rap, unless it's Meg. I love Meg. I love Meg. She's like my gym girly anthem. So I love Meg. Yeah, I don't know. Rap is like meh. I'll listen to it if it's on, but I don't know every single word, and I probably won't know any rappers. How tall am I? I'm 5'9". Some people say I'm 5'8.5". You can choose what you believe. I am 5'8.5", but I like to say I'm 5'9" because it just makes me feel better. Plus with shoes on, I am 5'9". So am I planning to get a new apartment or a new house with my boyfriend anytime in the future? So, fun fact, the house that we're in right now actually is one that my boyfriend bought. Is my hair okay today? I don't know. Anyways, my boyfriend actually had the goal of owning a house by the time that he was 22 or 23, I can't remember. But anyways, he did it. He did in fact do it. Clearly we're in this house. I'm very, very proud of him. It was just something that he kind of wanted to set his mind to. He wanted to buy a house and renovate it and then in the future sell it or rent it out. So yes, I think that that is the case. Like, we obviously have done that, but as for apartments, I don't think that we're ever going to move to an apartment now that we have the house. If anything, I think that he wants to look into basically getting more properties or like getting another house and renovating it and renting it out or selling it. He really likes the whole flipping concept of houses. It's not my favorite thing to do. However, it's not really like I'm gonna support him in whatever he wants to do. It's something that he's very passionate about. So that probably will happen in the future, but I think we'll probably be in this house at least for the next 5-6 years. We really like this house. I think that the kitchen is gonna be the next thing that gets remodeled, so I'm very excited about that. Kitchens are my favorite space in a home. I think that it's just the most loving and sociable aspect of a house. The kitchen just like brings everyone together, and if I ever imagine having a whole bunch of people over at my house, it would be in a kitchen. So I can't wait to get the kitchen redone because our kitchen is very, very, very tiny, but we have like, it's just this one room, but we have so much space, and so I think we're gonna do something about that maybe hopefully soon. Let's speed round so that I can get through these now that we're done with my makeup already. What am I currently reading? I'm currently reading, oh my goodness, I'll have a photo of it because I can't remember the exact name. I take forever to read books. I take forever. It's a hockey book though. What's my favorite place of all time that I've been to? By the way, love your videos. Thank you, Gabrielle. Hi. Oh my goodness. Thank you. You're so really sweet. My favorite place that I've ever been to, I've been to the Galapagos Islands. I'm sorry, I'm talking really fast, but I feel like I need to just speed round. Galapagos was absolutely amazing. It was like a service learning trip my senior year of high school, and really, really fun. They're talking, I don't know what they're talking about. But yeah, I got to like swim with all sorts of fun animals, and I saw sharks, which was really cool. Next trip that I want to do, I really want to go to Europe or Italy somewhere. I may be going to Spain soon. I'm kind of trying to manifest that one, and I'll let you guys know what that's about, because if it happens, it's really exciting. Hi.
Sorry.
If I had to pick one curly haired product, what product would I pick? I would pick the WeDad Humidity Climate Control Gel. I know that it's a little bit on the expensive side, but I think that it's really, really worth it. Oh, what motivates me? What motivates me? Honestly, just the people that are around me. I think my boyfriend motivates me a lot. He's definitely one of my biggest motivators. My family, friends and family, just having a good support system. And then also just like seeing what other people think my potential could be, I think really makes me motivated. I definitely am a people pleaser, and I think that that can be toxic in some extent, but at the same time, it's like if it's pushing me to be a very good version of myself and a better version of myself, I don't see how that can be wrong. I want to be the best version of myself. Am I religious? Yes, I am religious. I'm Christian. I don't talk about it too much online. I want to talk about it more. I think I've just been a little bit scared to, but I think I am going to start talking about it a little bit more. I'm not really like a shove it in your face type person. I think that religion is very, very personal, and I just think it's personal. I think that that's a conclusion that you have to come to on your own terms. You know, whatever it is that you want to do. Do I wax, pluck, or thread my eyebrows? I just pluck them myself and I trim them myself. I don't let anybody touch my eyebrows. After this horrible picture was taken of me in middle school, I refuse to let anybody touch my eyebrows ever again. Do I have a picture of when I wear glasses? Yes, here. Where in Italy is my family from? We're from Asiago, Italy. So yeah, up north. I believe it's up north. I've never been though, but I think it's 2 generations back, so my great-grandparents, they're from Italy. Okay, I think that that is everything. Maybe I'll do another one of these because there are so many questions that I didn't get to answer. So maybe I'll do another one soon, but I thought this was really, really fun, and just to get to know me a little bit better. Yeah, comment down below if you enjoyed the video or if you have any other questions, and maybe I can just answer them in the comments. And if you like this type of stuff, you should subscribe. Okay, love you, toodles, bye-bye.